Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everyone. And welcome back to Teddy's Haven. Without further ado, let's get right back into it. So I did a little grinding off stream. Our little Orling is now massive. I found out as you feed him more, like I kept feeding him a little bit and then throwing him or boxing him back up and then, making him small so he could go back in the window. But when he's big like this, nice voice crack, you actually feed them a lot faster. So it was actually better to just let it grow. I think I've used every pronoun in the book. I guess not she. To describe the Orling. But yeah, last time we discovered that you can grow produce with Aether. Aetherian infusion. And so I'm going to be mostly doing that this stream. I found my new thing to do every day. My new dailies. Anybody else? But of course, first we got to talk to our friend the turtle. Our friend Torterra. I should probably also double check my Aether, because like we're not exactly burning through it, but at the same time, I'd like to know sooner rather than later if we're low on a certain Aether. Hi, Summer. They met in a battlefield of dreams. Selra, the stubborn sorceress, and Kyle, the forgotten knight. One ruled time, the other had none left. They danced between wars, across memories that weren't theirs, chasing a truth they never understood, neither understood. And when the world begged them to choose a side, they chose each other. Thank you for honoring love that defies all maps. Incomprehensible. Have a nice day. Bear. First off, let's open up all the windows. Let's let out that antidote. I have to say it every time. It's literally the law. Today at work, I heard this music in my ears. It seeped into my skull. We're a little low on Dark Lunacite. Luckily, we have a bunch of everything, because once again, I turned rocks into gems and ore. I mean, I'm pretty sure we already had a shit fuck ton of ore. But yeah, I had like 20,000 stone. Now we have 430. We are in the money as long as the money is not rocks. Because that's like the one thing I don't have a lot of. Have I ever played Nier Automata? I started to, and I never finished it. And by started to, I mean I played once, and I was like, all right, I'm done for today. I'll play again next time, and next time never came. The pod machine gun sound effect is permanently burned into your brain. I should try replaying that. It was a lot of fun. It was just a lot. I fought a boss and it turned into like no. When you're flying, it turns into like a twin stick shooter. And I was like, oh, fuck. 48, 96, 24, 48, 16, 48. Uh, 96. We are actually going through our stock of toys. That's still baffling to me. Still. $20, $40, $48. What? 15 to 30. 8 to 16. All right. I should have started the day while I was doing that. Oh well. So problem, right? We are very quickly running out of space. Like, I can put another one here. I can get rid of this and put another one here and then have it be like, you come in here and then it's just like, you know, encircled by produce. But I feel like that's bad for pathing. I'm not entirely sure how their pathing works. And I don't exactly want to stress test it. I mean, I eventually will. If I play this game enough. How's it going? How we doing on threads? We're doing just fine. Hey, speaking of dailies. I don't remember how much out of Boundium I have, but you know, what the fuck else am I doing during the day? Might as well get more. More! I have 1,000 out of Boundium. I don't really need more. I'm not much of a consumer, but you can ask. You can sure try. To limit consumption is to limit dependence. That just came right off the top of my dome. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sure sounds smart. If I was interested in motorbikes, I'm not. How much would I pay for a 250cc motorbike with a top speed of 70 miles per hour and a range of 200 miles? That's a lot of numbers that mean absolutely nothing to me. I also don't know how much a motorbike is. I'll pay like $10. That sounds pretty reasonable. This woman does not understand the value of $1 and the fact that it is not very valuable. This woman thought, you're asking the woman who was like, yeah, I can just buy plane tickets to Swamp Town the week before my flight for like $300, right? Like a regular ticket was $600, much less the dumbass who waited until a week away to even start looking for tickets. Get scammed. So I don't know. I don't know the fucking price of anything. I should not be trusted with money because I don't really value it, and will in fact just buy something because I want it. And I go, my bank account number bigger than number required to buy item. Therefore can purchase. Therefore should purchase. I sense no danger here. The opportunity to push bikes, like you mentioned, for 3,000 new with a year's warranty. So I had to figure out if that's even a viable use of my very limited money. I mean, if you have very limited money, I would not suggest buying a motorbike. Them's expensive. But I don't know, 3,000 sounds like a good price. But again, I have literally no metric. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie. I know I hit you with the I don't know what that means a lot. I'm not doing a meme. I literally do not know what the hell you're saying half the time. I don't know shit about fuck. Literally just messaged her. What the hell are you talking about? Why? I'm not an owl. Why am I the messenger? Feck off. Bum bum ba do da do do da do 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 da do. I kind of want to move this table over and put in another register over here. You know what? I'm going to do that right after these fuckers leave. Get out! I want to reorganize my shop. I kind of wish I could select all of these shelves and move them together because I have them really nice and lined up. Find it kind of sad. Oh god, the hiccups. It's almost like I eat my dinner in about 15 minutes flat. Which is not a healthy thing to do, by the way. Unicorn. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay. What's the, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. And now another employee in a box. It's a rabbit. It even has carrots. Those aren't good for rabbits. They can't eat those. It has a lot of carrots. It has little glasses too. That's so cute. I have 4 employees now. Hell yeah. Do you think it's still, yeah, probably. I mean, I could move Hopper over a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. All right, 4 employees. 4 paychecks I have to do. Did I just put you back where you were? I don't think I did. That's about even everywhere now. And good enough. It's got that nice eyeball alignment. Man, this looks so nice. So nice and organized. And then there's over here. It's just decently organized, I guess. These definitely need reorganized. Once I get all of the produce in, I'll have a field day reorganizing them. I think I want like to do like the same pattern going throughout the colors, but with each produce, you know? So like if pink's over here, then pink, then pink, then pink, you know? You dig? Savvy even. I could also take out a lot of loans. Get the next area. You know? I could do that. It's a thing I can do. How much is it for the expansion? 53. How much can I take in loans? Like 27 something? That would leave me with basically no money left. I might just be crazy enough to do it. What am I saying might be? What? That's not where I expected it to be. Well, that throws a really big wrench in my plans. So. No. I can put a lantern in here, or a chandelier in here, though. Metalupa. God damn it, it went to the bag of endless holding. More like the bag of endless hoarding, am I right? Why didn't I just take it out when I'm over here? Why do I always forget that you can take it out wherever you want? Pause. Rephrase that. Whip it out wherever you want. So over here is the normal boring produce, right? And then out here is the fun stuff. Right? And Tamara. Well, let's make sure that these harvest Tamara before I put in empty shelves over here. Okie dokie. Time to sleep soundly, knowing I have a lot of debt that I might not be able to repay. But it's all right, because the bootstraps and all that. Hi. A dragon. I saw a dragon. What is it now, Mother? I like how he says, "What is it now, Mother?" as if he didn't hear her yell, "I saw a dragon!" Like, I get that the idea is supposed to be like she's kind of getting old and up there, and she's, you know, like this time she did actually see a dragon, but this isn't the first time she's like, "I saw a dragon." Hi. Quark once chased me across the whole of Ursa just to return a feather I lost. Said it looked like it mattered. I laughed at him and kept the feather. Shopkeeper, have you ever stood so close to the edge that you're about to break? You could hear your own silence? Because I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. There was a cliff once, high, jagged, and honest. After too many deaths, too many failures, thought about leaving everything below me. What do you mean, too many deaths? But the wind carried an old song I hadn't heard in ages, and I remembered who taught it to me. I stepped back. Not out of fear, but because the song was worth staying for. That's all. Some falls aren't meant to be taken. Remember, chat, never kill yourself. Never don't not kill yourself. How's it going? Pew, pew. How's it going? Hello. Where are you? Beyond the Ursa's edge lies a shattered world the gods do not speak of. It was once whole, until pride split it into shards. Each became a realm, each birthed new peoples, new hopes, new pains. One shard fell forgotten, but it rose a wanderer. From it rose a wanderer, nameless and faceless, who carried 1,000 memories in silence. The other stars called them stranger, but they knew they were the whole made from the broken. Thank you. Even lost stars can find their shape again. Okay. Luckily we have the profit cube. That'll keep us afloat, definitely. What did I even harvest? Blooms? Not you. Fuck standardization. I put the fruit where it goes. I don't think these are fruits. I'm pretty sure these are in fact vegetables. You know what I should do? $37. Oh my goodness. $37.50? $37.25? Her greed sickens me. $39. $39.50. $39.75. $40. $40. $41. No, that's insane. You know what? Even $40. Another 40. 38. 35. 34. 33. 33.50. Holy moly, 45. 43. 43.50. 33. 34. 34.50. Just do 34. $41. More like 45. More like $44. 44.50. 44 it is. 37 even. More like 39 even. More like 40 even. More like 39 even. Those are some very high-priced produce. Holy moly. Well, I guess take it with me. And then I bop, and then I... Before I get too into this, do we have any jams or buzzes we need to... replenish? I should finish my sentences. $5,000 honey. No. I forgot to make Dark Lunacite Aether yesterday. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm also low on Lunacite Aether. Alright, so 3 Lunacite, 2 Dark Lunacite. I have 6. Three Dark Lunacite. 2, count them, 2 marshmallows. Bum 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 bum. You know, while I'm here, I might as well check the ore as well. We are way okay. The threads we're pretty fine with. All right, let's chalk. Let's chalk. Check them cheese stocks. We are fine on cheese. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody wants to buy my cheese. Oh yeah, I never painted. I'm getting distracted. I know I wasted that one bucket because, you know, next shop upgrade is just going to get rid of this. But, you know, sometimes it's about whimsy. Sometimes it's about spending money we don't have. You know? I bet you don't even know. Yo, I'm crunk off my gourd. I'm not gonna get too turnt tonight. I'm turnt off my gourd. Aether. All right. Almost forgot the most important part. You gotta water your crops, or else they will wither and die. I would know. I've killed a lot of plants in my house. By a lot, I mean 2. Actually, no, 3. And one of them was even a succulent. That one's really embarrassing. Oh, yeah. I forgot to do that yesterday as well. Oh no, I only have 1,700 Frostvale apples. I'll never be happy. I want to see somebody buy a dragon whelp just so I know. Okay, they can walk through here though. The Brewski wizard over here had no trouble walking past here. Hey, you know what? You know what you should really buy? This, which one's the most expensive? This $44, I can't read that. Something bloom. You should buy that one. No, come back. Buy something. Buy something. Buy something. No! Boom, 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 bum 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 bum. I'm very glad I didn't have to resort to going back to selling weapons to you know, have a full inventory again. And by full inventory, I mean like shelves with plenty of stock. Ignore that one. Ignore those. Those aren't real. My money actually wasn't that bad. Which ones can I pay off already? That will help. How goes it? Level 30. Another produce display. Oh, is this gonna be the 3x3s? Hey, another shelving upgrade as well. Boom, 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 boom. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Bloom, bloom. Do you think the dev found somebody who was like doing covers of Oblivion songs? And they're like, hey, can I pay you to make the music for my game? Dude bought a horse. Bro is absolutely horse maxing right now. boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Be really embarrassing to pay off those loans. And then I go in here and I don't have enough to restock. So I'm hoping that's not the case. $69, nice. All right, we had enough. Yippee. I already did the Aether stuff. I don't have to worry about forgetting it again. It's a blizzard out there. I gotta close the windows. That one I never even opened. Can have my stuff getting blown all around. It reminds me of the what's it called? Hateful Eight. How they keep having to like nail the door shut. Because the storm outside is so bad. My watching of Hateful Eight was pretty funny because my roommate was a big Quentin Tarantino fan. And he was like, oh, we should watch this, right? So we watched about half of it. And then he's like, hey, I'm kind of tired. Let's go to bed. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then we never watched the second half until later. We just watched through the whole movie. I don't even remember who I watched the whole movie with. But I just watched it all the way through. So the first half of the movie, I know pretty well. Having seen it twice now. In the temple spires of Theriel, summoners walk barefoot through flames to earn a guardian. But once a girl named Mirai asked not for strength, but for understanding. She wept in the circle of fire, and the god who rose from the ashes did not roar. It bowed. She never summoned again. She did not need to. Thank you. The strongest bonds do not require command. Why subjugate creatures as a summoner when you can just befriend them? This is why Ranger is the best class in D&D. I've never once played a Ranger. Go, my water blast! Ba-do-da-do. Buy my cheese, pretty please. Pretty please. Buy all my cheese. I have so much cheese. Please buy. please buy my cheese, please. Please, please buy my cheese, please. Please, please buy my cheese. I cannot pay off my bills. Man, what a relatable sentence, am I right? Please buy cheese. Please buy cheese. I am poor. Please support the shop. I really need to pay all my bills. Please buy this stuff. Please buy. Oh my god, he just bought a $43 thing. Bills are in fact getting paid. How much do I need? You know, just $2,000. I'm starting to think buying that extension with a bunch of loans was not the play. Buy all my cheese. Oh god, please buy my cheese. I am broke. Please buy my stuff. And support me on Patreon.com. Why, thank you. I really fucking needed that. Oh my god, the Patreon money just came in. Penguins! Ba 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 doo da doo. Doo da doo doo da doo. Doo da doo. How much even is my cheese? $5.50. What's the market price for cheese? $6. I'm paying, or I'm charging under market price? What the hell? This thing that I get and produce for free, I get the resources for and produce for free, I'm not making as much money as I would. I'm making $1 less per wheel. What is this madness? I paid my bills. What a fucking relief. And we still got some daylight left. Man, there's a lot of people in this place. Bum 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 bum. Ba doo da doo, doo da doo doo da doo. Buy my stuff, please buy my stuff. I took a lot of loans. They weren't worth it. What if I take a loan to pay back my loans? Now that's thinking with portals. We out here debt maxing. We out here credit destroying. Is there anything else I can make? I don't think there is. We already have jam, we already have honey, we already have cheese, we already have ores, we already have threads, aether, no. That just makes refined crystals, that makes aether. That is outside. I already have alcohol. Other than just like growing our own regular crops. Bum 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 bum. But why would I grow regular crops when I can just infuse them with Aether? I just realized I could put these on the roof. Changed rotation axis. What does that mean? What is that? Hold on a second. Wait, do you mean like... No. Oh, it's a dog. I don't think the crops are getting too watered. Yeah, that's the top view of a dog, and then front view, and then side view. That's funny. I like that. Oh, look at that. A healthy $5,000 profit almost. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying almost. We're still burning candle. We're definitely making 5K. If not 6K. Let's not get too greedy here. However, the stock of the fun fruit, right? Already pretty low. Yeah, we're already pretty low on Brightbud as well. Eee. Beekeeping. Beeping, if you will. What is that? Just a plant, I guess. Close that back up. It's cold out there. You know, we don't have anything on this center beam. Like, nothing at all. I could definitely get away with hanging some things. That is not lined up at all. Oh man, they're not lined up in different ways. That's funny. Did I do the same thing over here? Not exactly the same. But similarly not centered. It's a really good thing I don't have No, I do have ADHD. Well, the thing I am glad I don't have is OCD. Or really any desire to have things lined up nicely. Well, I mean, I do have some desire, but like overall care. Like, I don't need to. I'm not gonna sit there and minutely adjust things. Hello there. I guess we're harvesting today. A shame my sprouts couldn't be ready in time for the double harvest. Ah, greetings again, little shopkeeper. You smell of soft roots and morning tea. A good scent. It reminds me of Doria, where the water shines green as young spring leaves, and the moss hums when you step gently. Even the frogs wore dewdrop crowns, resting like kings. I stood for 3 moons and forgot what rush felt like. And then I listened to— wait a second, I already did this joke. The soil remembers kindness. I wish I knew another Rush album to make the same joke but slightly different. But all I know is 2112. I leave behind a seed in your spirit. When hope falters, it shall bloom again. Thank you. Greetings. Some stories smolder long after their embers fade. Let me tell you of one. In Cinderellith, the fire begged to be fed, but the old lords refused its call. From Ash came one without name, who braved fallen kingdoms and broken vows. This is once again Dark Souls 3. In the end, they faced the Emberheart again, and chose. What they chose, no one knows, but the sky no longer burned the same. Thank you for staying through the silence between endings. Did I tell you about the story about the person who came from nothing and then burned down a tree after a really big sorry, spoilers. I don't really care though. Excuse me. Guess who can pay their bills? It's this girly. Did I already hit the... Whoa. I did not. I in fact did not hit the whoa. Oh, hi! Eventful day today. Star Shard is found where wishes fell and stayed. It hums with what might be, not what was. Hold it close and speak nothing. Spaceballs 2, the quest for more money. Do I really need to mine? So we back in the mines? We got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. Boop. And boop. Give me more berries. I'm not gonna get all of them because I already have like plenty. I say that, but tomorrow's gonna be spring again. It's probably not actually. I think there's more than 10 days to a season. We're on day 80, right? Maybe not, but like I don't know, whatever day we're on needs to divide by 8 cleanly for it to be the end of the year. Considering we've been through 2 sets of 4 seasons, hence the number 8. And that there can only be one number at number 1, and that one number at number 1 is number 5. You know, I've never been up here. I don't know why not. There's a spiral staircase in there. I cannot get inside. I can get inside. Aw. What is this, Skyrim? I have gotten distracted from my original goal of wandering around and collecting things. Now I wander up. Wherever I may wander. Very nice. Had to take a second, you know, admire the view. I should have spired. Wait, I can spire myself over here. Nope, I already have that spire. I kind of missed the place where I wanted to land, so we gotta go back. Or do we? I do have plenty of out of boundium, as I said earlier. You know what? I have decided I don't. I do not want to mine. I don't want to mine out of boundium. Well, we are a bit low on out of boundium aether. Probably should make some more. Honestly, every day I should make like one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I already knew that because there's 9 vegetables all over there. So, I only have 6. 6, 9? Funny? Funny number? So I guess the 6th lowest. Honeyglow, you're making the list. Who are the 3 highest in the Ether tier list? Blue Sky at 300. Fernbright at 300. And probably Lavendray. Don't need Fernbright. Did I already do Honeyglow? I think I already did Honeyglow. Yes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one did I double up on? Can I just not count? Hello? No, there's 9. I need 6. I cut out the top 3. Blue Sky, Fernbright. Oh, Lavendray was the next of the top 3. Whoops. I'm a little stupid. Only a little bit, though. Paid my bills. Restocking my shop. Who up? Restocking they stock. Re-upping they stock. $96. 24. 48. 96. 24, 24, 24, 24. $48. 48, 96. That was actually enough, but oh well. And 16. All right. $10,000 in the bank. Can I pay off another loan? I can pay off 2 loans. Chat, taking loans is literally just free money. Why do my parents keep telling me to not not take out loans for no reason? Why do people keep telling me that credit cards are bad? Those idiots at the bank are just giving away free money. pissing on the moon. Take that, Obama, you idiot. And I can still pay off bills. I am the greatest saleswoman to ever exist. No one can match my economic might. Long ago, the centaur clans of Braymar's Field roamed free and fierce. But a mortal bard, clever and cruel, carved a horn from a fallen elder's bone. With one note, he tamed the herd. With two, he made them kneel. But with three, they rose again. They say he still runs, hoofbeats behind him always. Thank you for not trying to tame the wild in me. Incomprehensible. Have a nice day. I think I'm gonna need more of these at some point. What's the next expansion cost? 67,000? Really? $67,000. I feel like I just adjusted my legs like 5 minutes ago. And I have to readjust again. Probably because I have to like sit up to talk into the mic. I guess I don't have to. It's cozy gaming. I'm just gonna be farther away from the mic. They call it ASMR. It's where you can't fucking hear the person on the mic. You know, I'm just gonna do my, are we gonna make the one of each Aether again? That seems like a pretty good idea, you know? Hard to run out of stock when you constantly replenish. Oh, these are ready to harvest. Holy money. I mean, moly. Holy money? I can start the next one. Gotta make sure. And then 8th. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay that one off for a while. Especially this one. Okay. Yeah, this could work. Yeah, this isn't a weird way to display produce at all. $35. Not $3, $33. $33. $32.50. $32. $31. $33. Oh my goodness. 32. 50. Her greed sickens me. Boom, boom, 22, never mind. 38, 37. Bro. Where's the lax box? None of you better have taken it. Oh, there we go. Sorry for accusing you immediately. Attention all Kmart shoppers. I swear to God, if you took that box, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna find out who you are. I'm gonna kill... Oh, hey, it's right here. Never mind. Disregard that. Do-da-do. Da-do-da-do. Hi. I do not clean up after myself very well. You know, I have day left. I might as well just... Nah, they go in the pit of devastation. Oh, hey, I can move, one of my rocks to over here. Oh, hey, I can also open up the windows now that it's not a blizzard outside. Boom, ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. $7,000 profit. Easy money. Just like my real job. Oh, the honey. You know, I could take these stacks and put them over near the glow harvest spire in the orchard. I did it again. Having a nice day. Get out. Wait, hold up. Was there a is there a meteor gonna crash? No horses? Alright. Sarah is staring off into the corner. Normal cat behavior. The octopus is back. Bill, the octopus is back. About Tree Fitty. How am I still tired? I passed out after stream last night. I was watching Rin's new video, and I fell asleep during it. And then I continued sleeping through the rest of the night. This game should just let you sell wholesale. How am I gonna go through 15,000 mead? You know, eventually. The sands of Dalavar once shimmered with skyships and lies. A boy without crown became a blade, chasing ghosts and gold. Empires rose with air beneath their feet, and fell with magic too old to hold. The mist spoke to everyone, but lied to most. Only those who listened with doubt heard the truth. That power should be held by those who do not crave it. Thank you. There is power in patience, too. It would be incredibly cool to have an item market with dynamic pricing. We do a little bit of speculation. Have you heard of a game called Slime Rancher? because you can actually just do a little bit of market manipulation in that game. We do a little bit of starving the market to get them prices raised. We have so much fucking produce. I mean, if there was an item market like that, then the meta wouldn't be like set up a nice shop, and I guess meta kind of ruins games like these. Meta ruins really any game, but like especially cozy games. Try harding and sweating. Kind of takes the fun out of it. But anyways, it stops being like, oh man, let's run a shop and gouge the prices because the people don't have anywhere else to shop. It's, all right, I'm gonna buy, well, you can't really buy much, not gonna lie. I'm gonna buy potions at $5 each, and then wait for them to go to $10 each. You can't game mechanics sweat out of a game. That is true. I'm not at all backing down on the try harding and sweating ruining a game. Just fucking have fun. Not everything is about min-maxing. I mean, you can spend 2 hours every day harvesting every berry on the map. Yeah, and I don't. Because that sounds lame. That sounds really sweaty and lame. I don't need that many berries. I just need as many berries as it takes to make more alcohol and jam. And to have a nice little stockpile for when the berries are out of season. That's all I need. The greatest crimes are committed in desire, not out of necessity, but out of desire for excess. Eliminate desire from your heart, and you shall know true happiness. Isn't that right? I paid off all my bills. I can almost pay off another loan. Joyous day. There's a part of me that wishes I paid off my student loans when I had the money to. But also, if I had done that, I wouldn't have been able to quit my job for a year and do streaming full time. Which, you know, is a choice. Was a choice that I made. Honestly, it's a better choice. Fuck financial responsibility. Quit your job, become a VTuber. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 da do da do 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 da do do da do da do da do do da do do. Not me just doing laps around the shop because I have nothing to do. Look at all the people here. Remember when it was like 5 people per day? Probably not per day, but you know what I'm saying. Back when the shop was tiny. We really have come a long way. It used to be like this big, right? I once caught a fish that was this big. Nope, back here. Like I think about here. Something like that. Actually, no. Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe something more like this. Who knows? I mean, we could know if I just hit new game. But I don't wanna. Moon. The moon is right. The moon is rising very quickly. Just like Metal Gear. It's rising. Rules of Nature plays quietly in the background. We are so low on stuff. But why would I take care of that when I can pay off my loan? Look at me, financially responsible, almost debt-free, and cash flow positive. These are words that only somewhat make sense to me. I did not go to college for business. I remember one time I went into the School of Business at KU. And like that was a completely different world in that building. Which I guess is what people who weren't engineering majors felt like when they went into the engineering building. Like, what the fuck is this? Only one, the last Dark Luna Bloom. Do you have collision? You do. How did I get up on top of the roof last time? Was it the Boingy Sprongy? That Yoinky Sploinky? I should restock. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I think I skipped the first. I messed up the first part, and I did the second part instead of the first part. Whoops. Maybe not. I don't know. It's been a while since I listened to the. It's been a while since I listened to the. Jurassic Park theme. Been a while. You know, sometimes people just come into the store and they need that crimson bulb. And who am I to not supply the demand? Who am I? Who is Mike Jones? It's spring! That was fast. We already have ghost berries. We still have green whistle apples. Did I make alcohol the entire winter? The entire swinter? I should probably check my stocks on alcohol and like jam and such. The non-viables. Let me tell you of when the gods broke the world. Once there was only Valora, the whole of Ursa, shaped by 12 divine hands. But each god claimed their work was perfect, and pride turned to war. The world cracked, mountains split, seas fled inland, and skies wept fire. From those fractures came the lands we now know. Each a scar, each a seed. Thank you for remembering that from chaos, even beauty can grow. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop to the top. Wipe away your inhibitions. Boop. Probably should have placed the spuds before starting the day, but whatever. What? Oh. Interesting. I clicked outside of the... Or I missed the Xbox on the... What? The X on the box. To get out of the menu. And it had me click in front of me. Which was the box. Different box. Menu box. Physical box. Makes a lot more sense now, right? Xbox record that. Jarvis clip that. Oh my god, my voice. Da-da-doo, da-da-doo. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Watch the shop for me. Oh my god, my voice. It's been a long week. Oh hey, we're almost level 31. Alright, Chad, I know what you did. It's time to fess up. Which one of you shoplifted? I know. You don't even have to say anything. I know you did. I just want to know who. Also, I'm back. And I made it back before we hit level 31. Yo, people bought my cheese. Let's go. I thought for a second I was out of... like, I sold out on this. Spud. $4? You can't buy those yet? They're underpriced. Really? $35. No, I said $3.50. $3.50. About $3.50. Actually, can we make it to 4 here? We cannot. We absolutely cannot make it to 4. $369? That's the sex number. $4. Let's go. The rainbow potatoes are $4. $4.50. $4.50. $3.50. Perfect. How many more? I can look anywhere. I have to type there. Said. We got 2 more after this. So 3 more. And I do not have the space for more shelves. Oh my goodness, I'm also out of this. I should probably get more stock on the stuff I already have, not gonna lie. What do you think? Very interesting. Hello. Thank you. Speaking of crystals, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. That is the correct number. That's not very helpful. Crystal, honey glow. All right. Right, I was gonna check the doing fine on thems. I think the lowest I saw, okay, never mind, 273. That is A-okay. Why do I almost have 1,000 Velvanite? And Buzz. Buzz, Buzz, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Apparently when I was very young, I would watch Toy Story like on repeat. So basically I've always had good taste. I mean, I could make more, but I don't really need to. Oh, you know what I really need to check? How's the cheese stocks doing? Oh, hey, they actually named it cheese now, so I can actually just type in cheese. Did I do that last time? And I didn't even realize that. Anyways, we have 357. We're good on cheese. We are out of sky, whatever, bloom. Yeah, I might want to buy more bloom seeds after this one. Because I think I'll have to get rid of this, or move this aquarium to like right here. Right? And then I have the Kakaratos over here. And maybe even squeeze in another one. For maximum, like, well, not inefficiency, but like space optimization at the cost of looking nice. Either that, or I get $50,000 like not yesterday, tomorrow, and I move all this. I don't think that's gonna happen though. But you know, if $50,000 wants to find its way into my pocket, both in the game and real life, or either. $90 days total. Is 98 divisible by 8? That's 8 and 18. That's not divisible by 8. There's 8 times 10 and then 8 plus 18. And 18 is not divisible by 8. Greetings. Some stories smolder long after their embers fade. Let me tell you of one. In Cinderellith, the spires beg to be fed, but this is Dark Souls 3 again, isn't it? Yep, that is Dark Souls 3. We got plenty. Did I remember to hit the glow spire harvest yesterday? Does it really matter? I mean, I didn't, and it doesn't matter. You know what I almost forgot? And I bet I forgot to put out the... Nope, I did not forget to put out the... It's seasonal apple time. Green whistles are the ones in season, right? I won't know because I know I already, I already harvested, but yeah, you won. Did I won? Yeah. You won! Yay! Lunacite Fernbright and Blue Sky are our new highest. Can you take me higher? Is that the second Creed bit of song I sang today? Anyways. So dark lunacite, but regular lunacite, no. One, two, three, four, five, six. Good.
Wood stocks are too low, sire.
Hi, Pika. Bum, 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 bum. And now, for the refined crystals. Do I even need any? Kind of the out-of-boundium. You know, I do have a lot of out-of-boundium. I can stand to stock up on it. What do you think about all this? Very insightful. Boom, boom, ba doo da doo, doo da doo, doo da doo, doo da doo. We are really running out of these now. We're also running out of the leaves. Oh, and the gourds. Oh my gourd. But hey, I can pay my bills. And that's all that really matters. Why do I have one less earthbud seed? What did I do with that extra seed? Ow. Ooh. I tried to pop my shoulder and it just hoit. Which ones do I need again? Leaf, bloom, gourd are the main ones. Leaf, bloom, and gourd. The new Pokemon versions. Okie dokie. Let's go. Okie dokie. I feel like winter didn't last long at all. Then again, I'm not really doing much per day. I am talking to Turtle and any other friends that may show up. I am stuck inside the Orling. How did I manage this? Hey, if made of rock, why does it breathe? Because it is special rock. So true. I have paid off all my loans. A reasonable goal to aspire to in my daily life, in my real life. I'm never paying off my student loans. What if I got stuck in the Orling again? What if I did that thing I did again? I did it. So I think the top of the Orling doesn't have collision. The strat is to get the college degree and fake your death in Minecraft. That is the play. Unfortunately, I fucked up the first step because I instead dropped out of college twice. Bit of a oopsie toodles on my part. Funny enough, my boss also originally went to college for computer science and then dropped out. Although his circumstances were like way different than mine. He was legitimately like going, and then the school was like, hey, it turns out we didn't actually enroll you into your classes, tee hee ha ha. But while we fix that little kerfuffle, just take your prereq, or not prereqs, but like your whatever the fuck it's called, the classes you have to take that aren't part of your degree but are part of your degree, that everybody bitches and moans about. Just get those out of the way for now. Next semester, you'll be right as rain, right? And so he does that. Next semester rolls around, same shit happens again. And he's like, yeah, no. Also, he worked an internship while he was in college at a company where he would like he was basically their IT person. He made the website, that yada yada blah blah. And then the person who owned it came from money, right? So he started the business, and his mom had like 10% in it or some shit like that. You know, his family had percentages in it. And so his solution to that is to basically liquidate the company. Or do something such that it would kind of force his family out of the business. Fun side effect of that, everyone got fired, basically, except for him. He fired all the staff. So my manager went from like being in college, going for computer science, got an internship at a place in his first year, to got fired in a throw the baby out with the bathwater kind of way, and then came back to school and got strung along for a little bit. Whereas I was just a silly bitch who dropped out of college. As a silly bitch does. Rain. I saw it was supposed to rain and maybe storm tonight. There were even whispers of a tornado. Crazy, considering it's just barely March. What are these called again? Weather's all fucky wucky there too. I don't like it. It's almost like there's a global thing causing weather fuckiness. Some kind of global event. I just can't put my finger on it. Nah, it must be God's wrath. Be more Catholic. Oh, my manager, speaking of my manager, he talks about religion a lot, right? And he literally has said to my face, I mean, not really directly to me, but like, you know, he said it. I heard him say it. I saw the words leave his mouth. That Catholics, how do I phrase this? No, I'm just going to say what he said. He thinks that Catholics worship the devil. And I was like, bro, what? It's crazy that Christians and Catholics are beefing. Considering in my eyes, they are basically the same. Catholics say evangelists and Protestants worship the devil as well. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of that going around. Everyone's got a reason to not like somebody else. And they never just say, oh, I just don't like them. It's no, they're evil. They do this, that, and the other. Ah, God, I picked up that phrase from my manager. Ugh. Gross. And another one of my coworkers said that they think the people of Israel want the Antichrist to appear. My coworkers are fucking wild. By the way, they're all the type that think that a woman's place is in the kitchen. So, just add that to the list as well. Godless sodomites. How do I keep hitting that button instead of the button I want? It's $3. They will not pay any more than $3. They will not pay $3. They will not pay $2.50. $269? That's the sex number. know what? You can keep that. You know what? Tree Fitty. In case you don't know what a sodomite is, it is a citizen of a state that were called sodomites, and they all had anal. Oh yeah, the city of Sodom. I do remember that from the Bible. Funny enough, as much as I be like, man, these Christians and Catholics do be wild, and I was actually once Christian, so I know some of the stories. Or rather, they were known for doing anal. Imagine living in a place and we're like, and like your tourist export is doing anal. More like an import, am I right? $96. $32. 16. $48. 24. 48. I'm just gonna buy more of that because I'm always running out. 48. 16. Almost forgot to talk to my turtle friend. How could I almost forget to go visit my friend in our purely transactional relationship? And also that water, dude. Let me tell you of when the gods broke the world. Is this the same one? You told me about this like 2 days ago. At least retell me the stories you told me like 3 weeks ago. Bro knows 3 stories. This is as ready as we'll be for today. I already have those up. That's gonna get taken care of during the night. It's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Why am I so tired? Oh, I can make more Ethereum. I can blockchain more Ethereum. I know the correct terminology. I just refuse to admit that I do. This is not at all what I meant to do. I just realized. I can still use that as a guide, though. Okay, 1 dragon's blood, 1 labradorite. Two honey glow, 2 star shard. Perfect. All right. What about the enhanced versions? I mean, really, I have like 200 of everything. I'm not gonna run out anytime soon. But also, what the fuck else am I gonna do other than restock? And by restock, I mean like re-up my supply. I feel like I should put something here. Oh, oh, oh. A pot. Do I have any in here? Yes. Nice. It's like it was intentional. Hey, hey, employees only back here. I know you weren't even thinking about it, but don't even think about it. That's right. That's right, you walk away. I wonder what other people's shops look like. Man, nobody wants Dragon's Bloom or Star Bloom or Bright Bloom. Got plenty of those. Rainbow Spuds. Rainbow onions. Onions. Boom bum 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 bum. Is this middle area too dark without chandeliers? I feel like having more chandeliers in here would make things way too bright, but maybe I could like offset them, right? So I would have one here, and one here, as opposed to 4 more in line. But I don't know. I do feel like over here is dark, right? Like over here at least has the benefit of being in the middle. Whereas over here, the light is just coming from over here. And I guess a little bit from over here, but maybe let's look right here, right? Because it's got the whole left and rightness. And I think that's lit enough. Then again, it's also got this. Hold up. Yeah, that's lit enough. In fact, I'm gonna move this over to the employee-only area so I can like see at night. One of my employees, me, tripping and hurting themselves and filing workman's comp. Oh yeah, speaking of my job, which I really wasn't, it's so funny. My last job was like a direct partner with the post office, right? Like we used their equipment, we were in their building. I guess this is... No, never mind. So yeah, like all of our stuff was post office and stuff. Although I was not part of the post office. But we still had to follow OSHA regulations as if we were part of the post office. So like things were pretty strict over there. And then I come over here. We're still in like a post office building, but we're working on our own stuff with our own tools. And they are so lax about OSHA regulations. Like the amount of times I've seen one of my coworkers reach into the machine while it's moving. And I'm just like, oh my god, what are you doing? Are you trying to get degloved? Do you want to get injured? Because this is how you get injuries. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and also, so I still have my boots with steel toes from my old job. At this place, they do not require you to wear steel-toed boots. He literally said just wear shoes that are made of leather or look like they are made of leather. My boss wears fucking cowboy boots. Like, what the hell? It's either drip or drown. This man does not own a ranch or anything, by the way. Or a horse or nothing like that. The dude lives in like a Richie Rich part of the state. I'm not saying he can't wear the cowboy boots. I'm just saying this shit ain't allowed. Some stones, humback, discovery, resonance base, crafting tears. Tip, if it vibrates, listen. They may be singing your recipe. Yeah, fair enough. Yo, it's that good. It's that dude. Wait, can I? Nyom. Nyom. Ah, the land of Samara. They feared a great tide called the Stillness. Every 10 seasons, a chosen soul walked to the ocean and did not return. One such soul, Yume, smiled and said, I will return as rain. And she did. Not in body, but in memory, in story, in kindness that fell quietly on grieving shoulders. Thank you. Some endings are just new water. By the way, you're drinking the same water that dinosaurs drank and pissed. Sometimes I really like to hit people with like a weird sentence and then just sit there in silence and let them mull it over. No distractions. You just get to sit with that for a second. Ba-do-da-do. Almost got lost in the crystal. Almost forgot to harvest my honey. Amount times 3. Hello, hello. Buy my stuff. That's right, level 14 Teddy's love. Are we out here grinding that love? Who up grinding they love? Yo, alchemist! Only 3 more? Ah, wait, I don't have space. Fuck. I mean, Alchemist Master Recipes is the only one I really need. Alright, everyone. Reading is now banned. Potion? Potion of commotion? Geese! You got the green light? Fuck! Perfect. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Oh boy. That person's in danger. Wait, I could put the books over here. How many books we got? What are they called? They aren't called the same thing. Okay, we got 1. Hold up, shelf. That will help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I have 6 spots. I can put regular books over there. Perfect. Okay. Okay, from bottom to the top. Should be the order. It was not. Okay, so I need to move. Or I just leave it. That's way easier. Looks like reading's back on the menu, boys. You're just gonna fuck with him? He's also advertising his studio stuff. Oh no. I mean, he is a scammer. Those are the scum of the earth. Decoration. Decorative books. Wherever they are. Oh, there's book stacks. Where'd it go? Right. Copy that. I see. I understand. So we're gonna do... Actually, we're probably gonna have this stacked over here. And then... And then... Hey Dev, if you're watching, stepladder. I just need a little uppies. I just need a consistent uppies. Consistent and reliable uppies. Also, the search function in the buy book would be nice as well. Find it kind of funny. Wait, I can rotate the book to be standing. Kind of. Or I have it stacked on another book like that. That's kind of cool. But like if you bump that, it would fall. It would like slide off into this and fall into there. If this were real life. Am I crazy for thinking that decorative clutter like this looks nicer than having it all like arranged nicely. Like instead of having the book stacks where they're lined up, having them like off kilter like this, looking all messy and whatnot. I really like that look. A lot of the times when I build something in Minecraft, I try to like I'll build it out, right? With the plan of then later coming back and roughing it up and making it look like worn down and whatnot. The problem is I never finish my builds, so I never get to the part where I go back and rough it up. Two days. It took us 3 days to grow that corrupted glitchy? I don't fucking know. Glitch bloom. 3 days! Man, we have supply issues on the growing side. I might need more of these. Something tells me. You know, just a hunch. Although my employee area is running out of space, I can just rescale these. I'm gonna go ahead and get the day started before I start doing that, though. Boom 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 boom. Turtle. Small turtle house. In the court of Velmarath, there served a general who could crush cities with a whisper. He wore no armor, only words, and wielded laughter like a blade. But he feared mirrors, not for vanity, but because they remembered who he used to be. In the end, he shattered one, and saw not a villain, but a child who had lost his voice. Thank you. Sometimes the cruelest ones were broken first. Okie dokie. But which one do I want? You know, I could have done 3 of each, but I didn't. What are you gonna do, stop me? Oh man, that's huge. It is no longer huge. I'm sure that will not fuck anything up. Not at all. Just space them out. Girl. Why you gotta make everything harder for yourself? That's better. Alright, what do I need? I have that growing. The leaves. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on these. The gnomes will get it. It's fine. It doesn't matter that I glitched into the wall. It's fine. For a second, I was like, oh, fuck. It's fine. Everything will be fine. All right. It's so nice to see this shelf with full products now. I do need to think of something for there. Are there like bottles? Decorative bottles? I kind of already did the cauldrons over at the alcohol area. I could put some wooden cups up there. Perfect. Its eyes like follow you. I don't like that actually. Ew. Like I know literally everything else actually just follows me and stares directly at me. But like I really don't like this dude staring at me. Especially like this angle. Bro's giving me some side eye. I do need to think of something to put here. Some things. But for now, we're fine. I really love this cheese tower. I'm glad I thought of this. It's such a dumb idea. It's so me. Did I remember to... I did not. Oh, I didn't remember to water these either. Nice. I'm gonna move it to over there. Because I think I want another set over here. I might make these smaller. Kind of want another set over here. So then I have every day I'm harvesting one, you know? So like tomorrow I'll harvest these. Replant. Next day, I make another set of 9. Plant. And then the next day, harvest these, replant. And then harvest these, replant, harvest these, replant. And just bop, 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 bop to the top, you know? Give myself a little something to do every day. And then one day, I'll have more produce than I know what to do with. And I'll be like, why do I have 27 of these little fucking things? When am I ever going to use them? Useful for the startup. But like maintenance, a little overkill. Oh well. Da do da do. Da do da do. Do 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 do. Oh, it was not low. I say low as if my minimum stock I want in the shop isn't like twice as much as on the shelf. Low, but we grade it on a curve. And the curve is weighted against whatever is being curved. I don't know. I never understood grading on a curve. Just fucking do better at school. Can you tell I was one of those kids who didn't have to try? I mean, I feel like that just kind of is my general vibe. Did I remember to pay bills? Me when the people show up outside my house and start turning off my water again. Did I remember to pay bills? Oh yeah, the radio's the morning show on the radio I was listening to. They were talking this morning about like little victories. And like, what's your first little victory kind of thing? Although, the things they were talking about weren't, I don't know. Maybe they were little victories. But one guy said like they were throwing out suggestions of like, oh, when you bought your first house type thing. Like, that's not a little victory. That's pretty big. But they also threw out like, when you finally set your bills on auto pay. And you don't have to be like, oh, I need to save up to be able to pay for bills. It's just like a background thing. And I don't know about you, but I think I've always had bills on auto pay. Maybe I'm just built different. What can I say? I'm just goated. White girl goated with the sauce. Busting it down in the club. Holy shit, it's been 3 hours. No wonder I'm getting EP. Hi. I have 7,600 honey. In what universe would I use 7,600 honey? Or even sell that much? And yet, I collect it anyways. Hey, you're it. No, never mind, you're not in the way. Sorry for implying that. Or starting to say that. Ah, shopkeeper. Let me tell you how I first took to the sky. They told me I wasn't ready, that my wings were too small and the sky too cruel. I heard them all, but I didn't believe them. So I climbed to the highest cliff in Ursa, heart pounding, scales trembling, and screamed my name into the wind. Then I leapt. For a moment I thought I was falling, but then the wind caught me, and everything changed. I flew not because I was strong, but because I believed the sky had room for me. And ever since, I've never walked when I could soar. Thank you for listening. That memory still burns bright. Nice, thank you. Nice spike tail, or club tail. Rainbow. Amiibo. I remember when the world's heart began to bleed. A great star called Alarion had veins of spirit fire running through it. One kingdom drank too deeply, cutting into the star's soul. It screamed, and from its wound came a being born of sorrow and sky, Serathos, wrapped in a silver flame. But a group of unlikely wanderers rose, not heroes, just people with scars, and reminded the star how to sing. Thank you for letting me share what still echoes in the stone. Incomprehensible. Have a nice day. So then those should get restocked. And then we seed. Oh, these are the leaves. So yeah, we want gourds. Wait, get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I thought I doubled up on one on accident. Abracadaniel.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Do we not have any potions of strong endurance? Holy moly, we don't. Did I fall asleep at the wheel? $16, $32, $30. I wonder how long it's been since I last restocked. I mean, I could probably answer that. Also, I don't get jump scared very easily, I'm not gonna lie. I know that's just inciting a challenge or inviting a challenge. Hey, level 32. Is that all of everything? Boom, boom, ba do da do da do. We cannot already be out of bright blooms. There's no way. Okay, we're not out of bright blooms, but we are immediately low on them. Holy moly. Can you believe this shit? Neither can I. Ba 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 do da do. Do 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 do. Baka baka. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Are we low on honey spuds, or are you just grabbing a bunch of honey spuds? I think you're just grabbing a bunch of honey spuds. Amount times 4, holy shit. No, it's sprout keeping, only amount times 2. Why am I selling Easter eggs? Those are glitch spuds. Believe it or not, those are potatoes. They've just been infused with out-of-boundium aether. Horse! Bye-bye. Last time the spuds glitched, we had a famines. No, these ones are fine. Dragon D's, Dragon D's, Dragon D's nuts. Dragon D's nuts. Don't ask. Just, it's really better if you don't ask. Do I know what a CDN is? I do not. A sedan? CD's nuts. Do you like tapes or CDs? Then how about you, how about I tape, D's nuts. Got him. Then how about I cassette tape my, nuts? Wait. I really love the, I really like the one of the dude being like, so I was just, this dude came up to me. He's like, hey, you like fitness? And he's like, yeah. Well, what are you doing? Doing some squats, doing some bench? What's up, bro? And the other dude's just like, fitness whole wiener in your mouth. And he just goes, why would you ask me that? It's a good video. I like that one. He goes way harder into it. I think my favorite video on the internet, that's not at all, this is like, I don't have a favorite of anything, but in this exact moment, my favorite video on the internet is, I got some banana bread at work, bro. Hell yeah. My mom told me if I waited, good things would happen to me. And bro, she was right. But there's a lot of bad stuff out there, bro. Like fucking skunks, dude? Hell nah. He just goes off. It's such a great video. Also, I understand the emotion because banana bread, it's fucking delicious. I fucking love banana bread. My mom makes some bomb ass banana bread. I don't want to go harvesting. Do I even need to go harvesting? I walk outside and I see a problem. With or without walnuts? She does not make him with walnuts. It is not banana nut bread. It is just banana bread. Good day to you, bright-hearted shopkeeper. Your laughter tickles my bark. I recall the Sunflower Plateau. The Sunflower Field? From Rosario Vampire? From hit anime Rosario Vampire? A golden sea where sky goats leap for fun, and the grass sways like it's listening to a joke. Even the rocks seem to smile beneath the sun's warm hand. I danced once there. Yes, danced. Go gently, little one. I have wrapped your shadow in leaf and bark, so even in darkness, the forest will know you. Thank you. I don't know how you did that, but alright. Chocolate with nuts. In the temple spires of Theriel, summoners walk barefoot. You told me this one earlier. I will say I don't understand people who don't like nuts in baked goods like cookies and whatnot. People who don't like them, I mean.
Entertainment!
Teddy Haven Thursday baby.
Hi, Tris. Because, like, cookies with nuts in them, fucking delicious. My mom made, like, macadamia nut cookies, and they were so good. A guy. Yeah, I think I did everything out there I needed to do. We can start the day. And we can buy 9 more of these. Yeah, off stream I fed Orling here about 15,000 rocks. Yeah, exactly what Summer said. That stream material. It really wasn't. I was just holding rocks and holding left click. Building the lighthouse is stream material. Chatters when they realize that their favorite streamer plays video games off stream. Angry Luigi. Chatters when they realize that their favorite streamer tells jokes off stream. Angry Luigi. Chat, I'm running out of space. No, that's gonna cause a lot of problems. I say then solve the puzzle. Solve the puzzle? Solve the problem with an even worse solution. Wait, even worse solution. I can still get back here. That's fine. Thanks, Mages Guild. We don't need shelves where we're going. We actually don't have shelves, funny enough. Like, I know there's literally shelves here, but like the shelves I would want would be like sticking out of the wall. Like the closest thing we have to that are these benches. Right, because I tried putting, I had these on this shelf over here before I put these books here, and I couldn't put the ore in the cauldrons. They would put it on the shelf. So I literally can't use these. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Triss, I moved the books over here, and I made a messy pile of books up here. Because we got more potions. And then I filled the empty slot with another skull. Skull emoji. Also, we have a rabbit employee now, and it has little glasses, and it likes to jump at the people for some reason. Anyways. We already have gourds and leaves growing. How are we doing on the spud? How's the spud economy looking? Spuds are pretty low. Nobody's buying any Luna spuds though. think I'm gonna grow spuds, but I do think I need more seeds. Correct. Let me out! What the fuck did I... Oh. There's Earthbud and Hearthspud. What the fuck is Earthbud? What the fuck is an Earthbud? Anyways, I need Spud. It's weed that tasted like dirt. No, that's ditchweed. Aether. Nice. And now, I just gotta... Nice. Here, like an information nexus, accessing one stream where to buy bulk blueberries for dehydrating and passing information about banger cookies into a girl's DMs on Spacebar. Hell yeah. The only reason you should slide into a girl's DMs is to tell her where to get, or what new Girl Scout cookies to buy. I will do no such thing. How do I know those blueberries don't have an air tag in them and you're gonna track my location? I'm always one step ahead of you, chat. I have to be. You can track me off of the storm, you know, the thing that is like several miles wide and also moving. Yeah, okay, bud. What are you also gonna find out the my location from flights going overhead? $69.69. Nice. All right. On to the next day. At some point, I do need to actually stop, though. But this is quickly becoming, oh my god, it's already day 8 of spring in this. This is quickly becoming me forgetting that time exists. What I joked about in my Steam review is coming true again. Although I've already eaten, so I don't have to worry about... That's not the... I don't have to worry about getting off to go eat or whatnot. I just need to, like, sleep after a long day's work. And by work, I mean sitting on my ass. I don't know why sitting on my ass is so tiring. Maybe it's having to deal with the men around me. Maybe that's what's actually exhausting me every day. Soaked, shivering, and slightly pruny. Either you've come for wisdom, or you've taken a very wrong turn at a very determined pace. Ah, that scent of salt and lemon root. You've brought me back to the Mirror Coast. The Mirror Coast. Curious place, that. The tides there reflect more than the sky. I saw faces in the water I did not know, and one that looked like mine, younger. The reefs hum when the moon is full, and the fish speak in colors too fast to catch. I once followed a school into a cave that hadn't existed a moment before. When I turned, the entrance was gone. Or perhaps I was never meant to leave in the same way. Thank you for anchoring me, if only for a while. Speedrun.
Pew. Pew.
She really wanted to say cool worlds and build a game around it as an excuse. You know, honestly, that's a pretty valid reason to make a video game. I remember when the world's heart began to bleed. A great star called Alaric. You told me this 2 days ago. I swear there are more stories in this game. All right. We got the gourds back. The leaves are cooking. Oh, Kakarot. I need to buy more. Look at him go. Seed. Okay. And then we go for the 8 there. No. Very nice. The produce is producing. Being produced. Oh, wait, that's the earth bud. These are the earth buds. So next I need to plant earth buds because I should have planted earth buds first. Shit. Where are my gourds? They're still growing, aren't they? Yeah, they harvest tomorrow. So I just got leaf. That's why it was... Okay. And I'm already low on these. I might need even more farming thingies. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put them. Because I am actually out of space. I guess I could do the bench trick. It's not gonna look as good. Or, get this. I put them outside. I know, crazy idea. But like there's a whole world out there where I can place things. Granted, I would like a nice like flat area to put them all in. I don't want to just like put them out on the ground. I guess out here is pretty flat. And just slap them all right here. I don't know. I'd want like a little area, you know? Is there a foundation? The Carpenter Guild offers an upgrade to common tall shelf look, holding the same amount of items but twice the cost. Oh, we getting them fancy shelves. There's no way in hell I am redoing all of this with new shelving. Like, there is not a singular chance. It wouldn't be that bad, but it would be annoying. They gotta look good for me to do it. Like, I already like the look of these. Ah, fuck. Then I had to redo the decorations on top. No, never mind. It's not happening. Wait, wood stairs. Maybe it does. Maybe it does have a step stool. I don't know why I said maybe it does. Okay, no, these are just stairs. I should have guessed that. But I kind of wanted like a step stool so I could like, you know, see up here easier, you know? But you know, I've got plenty of money. I say, wishing I had more money. I was kind of hoping that buying the wall divider thing unlocked another level in it or something like that, you know, with like foundations. Foundation and ceiling, wood foundation. Oh my god, exactly what I asked for. Yo, holy shit. I could build a little shack. I could build a greenhouse. And then paint it green because I'm really funny. That is definitely a next time though. Because I could see that taking like 30, 45, maybe even an hour to make. And I should probably end tonight, but I kind of want to remember to put Earthbud in here tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be probably the last day for this stream. Probably. I say probably because I have no self-restraint and I might just keep going. Why not go to Rocco? Empty line over here at Rocco. Empty line over here at Hopper. Attention all Kmart shoppers. Empty line over here. Why did you join the full line? What do you got against Rocco, huh? What do you got against Rocco? Why do you hate Rocco? Why do you hate my son, Leanne? I'm not implying Rocco is my son. I was just quoting that one British advert about the about paying your car license or whatever. Why do you hate my son, Leanne? Who has a basilisk? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Last day for sure. For certain. If I keep saying it, I'll will it into existence. It's so last day I'll pet all the chickens. That's how last day it is. Hi. Few speak of Hollow Reach, and fewer speak within it. A vast underground city carved by the Pale Folk, who believed silence brought strength. They carved songs into the walls instead of speaking, and their children were born mute. I cannot speak. Then one day their silence cracked, and echoes have not stopped since. And the echoes. Thank you for listening to what others fear to hear. Incomprehensible. Have a nice day. Abracadaniel.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. I cast my most powerful spell, Baba Booey. All right. We are already really low on these. Excellent. You love to see it. Wait, these shouldn't be ready to harvest. Unless not everything does the whole 3 days to harvest. Or I forgot to harvest one day. That may also be true. I double placed. Luckily, you can just get rid of it with that. Although, rest in peace that one Dragon's Blood Aether. Alright. What else do I need? Nothing, really. I can get started on a new crop. I see. I did actually waste a dragon's blood aether. Just not in the way I thought. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Alright, anyways. Yeah, because days until harvest only 2. Interesting. Some crops grow faster than others. Who would have guessed? Only everybody who's played High Geese. Only everybody who's played like a farming game. Like literally me. I really like farming games. You never. I should have put more blooms in there. What am I doing? It's fine. It's fine. Once we get the greenhouse, everything will be fine. I should pay my bills. This woman is having a Rockstar tier mental breakdown over a singular plants. Listen, it's inefficient. There's produce. There are shelves going empty because I made a blunder. What if somebody came in here and saw these empty shelves? How would that reflect on me, the shop owner? It's not min-maxing. It's called having a good supply chain. What the fuck are you talking about? $69, nice. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? I have been trying to tell you, Uwo's lab is stuck in a Temu shed for 3 days now. I don't think you understand that I don't know who that is. Something tells me that this last orb isn't real. I fell out of the tree. boo. Open register over here. Open line. Nobody in line. Nope, you want to join the longest line possible. How cool of you. It's crazy that I took all the loans earlier this stream and I've already paid them off. And we have almost $50,000 in liquid cash. Liquid funds, I guess. Liquidity? Equity? I've heard the word equity so many times at work. Because one guy is trying to buy a house. And they keep throwing around words like mortgage and equity. Mortgaging, I know. I've played Monopoly before. All right. Actually, I'm going to go to bed first. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I actually wanted to take one last look at the produce area with this nice fish tank. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Sarah, stop floating. I told you not to do that. It's dangerous. Produce is in fact over. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Big green rock man. Uranium ore man. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye, slow motion running horse. Bye bye.